Week 3 of Irish Appreciation Month. Am I an honorary Irishman now? What's going on, guys? Happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. This is Cast Strength. I am Vito. And today we're going to be drinking Jameson Caskmates Stout Edition. Bottled at 40%. This one, I don't know, man. Jameson's always, I feel like Jameson's got a bad rap. Because, like the base Jameson's like, your typical well whiskey. And, for the most part, people are shooting it and just using it to get drunk and whatnot. But Jameson has a lot of like really cool expressions that, for the most part, don't find their way to America or Canada. I know Josh really likes the Black Barrel. But our friend Terry over in Ireland is always telling us about like these cast strength editions and, special expressions that they come out with. And we're just like, why can't we get that here? But the Caskmates stuff is really interesting. Now, I've had 2 of the 3. I've had the IPA and the Stout. I haven't had the Bose edition that Brad reviewed 2 weeks ago, but I'm excited to try that out. But I really like the Stout edition. I wasn't a big fan of the IPA. The Bose is supposedly pretty good, so I'm, at least we're getting some stuff that's nice. So, as with a lot of Irish whiskeys, it's triple distilled. So with the Stout edition, what Jameson did is they sent, and Jameson's distilled at Middleton. They sent their barrels that previously held, their whiskeys, to a local brewery, in which they made a stout with. And then once the stout was taken out of the barrels, it was sent back to Jameson, back to Middleton, and Jameson used it to, finish off the base Jameson. And it doesn't say which brewery they used. If I do a bit more research, maybe I could probably find that out, but it's not listed on the website. It's not listed on the bottle. I guess it wouldn't be if it wasn't on the website. Kind of go hand in hand, I feel. But just from the nose, it's definitely not Guinness. From the nose, it makes me think more of an oatmeal stout, as opposed to sort of that creamy coffee-ish style stout that Jameson does. Definitely like an oakiness goes along with the grain whiskey that they use in the bill. Cocoa. I always get a strong chocolate chocolatiness off of this one. Goes great in an Irish coffee. Usually my routine for St. Patrick's Day, and actually this video is gonna come out the day after St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, so every St. Patrick's Day I wake up and have an Irish coffee. It's one of the only times I'll actually make one. Not because I don't like it, just because that's just the tradition that I follow. So yeah, going back to the nose, because I'm rambling now. Like I said before, like an oatmeal cookie type, oatmeal chocolate chip cookie. That's probably the best way of describing it. Light citrus, some grass, high grass, like the grass is just ready to be cut. When I say grass, I mean more of like high hay, right? A little bit of butter, not crazy, not a crazy strong butteriness, but it is there, as you know, is typical with a good amount of Irish whiskeys. Yeah, and with this base Jameson, I always get a lot of metallicness, and the metallicness is also a key indicator of a lot of grain whiskey, and it is all grain. But with the stout, it really helps to muddle that. It kind of disappears a little bit. It's still there, but it's not upfront as with the standard Jameson, which I am fine with. A little bit of that is fine, just so that you can tell that it's grain, not malt. Yeah, just a nice easy nose. For I think this bottle's about $40 Canadian. Exactly what I'd pay for it. This is my third bottle of this. It's inexpensive enough to keep in the rotation, and it's an easy drinker, honestly. Right? It's great for when people come over and they're not typical whiskey drinkers, and they either drink either whiskey cocktails, or they may drink the occasional Jameson or shoot Jameson, and they kind of see it and you're like, hey, you know what, maybe I'll try to drink Jameson. It's just a bit more interesting than just giving them Jameson, and also it's just nicer to have something a little more complex than the regular Jameson for personal purposes. But yeah, it's just a great whiskey to have. And again, I'm rambling, I apologize. We're going to go to the taste now. So, if you guys remember in last Monday's review, when I did the Writer's Tears Redhead, I commented that typically with triple distilled whiskeys, it's a lot lighter. So you kind of they filter out a lot of the heavier compounds with the oils and whatnot. But with that one, I got a good mouth coating of the whiskey, and it kind of stayed there. Getting the same thing with this, and I'm gonna blame, not really, but I wanna say that, because I'm getting the same thing with this. I'm getting a good coating. It's not oily, it's light, but it kind of covers the palate really nicely. It's got to be the finishing. It's got to be the finishing process, right? The Redhead was finished in Oloroso butts. The Jameson Caskmates, this one here, was finished in stout barrels. So the finishing is probably what helps to enhance that profile, that coating profile. But the taste is sort of just it's got a bit of a creaminess. The chocolate's a little more prominent. You get more of a dry hay now. What am I thinking of? A granola bar. Saying that made me immediately think of just like a chocolate chip granola bar that has marshmallows in it. There is like a weird, like a, I don't want to say artificial sweetness, but like a sweetness that reminds me of marshmallows. So all in all, I guess that's the best way of describing the taste, is a chocolate chip granola bar, a chocolate chip marshmallow granola bar. Maybe a hint of caramel. Can I convince myself of the caramel? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I could convince myself of a caramel. Maybe more of a toffee caramel, where it's not pure caramel. Yeah, no, I don't know if I can say caramel, but good nonetheless. Like it is for the price, for the ABV, for what Jameson is, the solid whiskey. Do you need to have it? I don't think you need to have it. I think I'm gonna rate this a 2. I know a lot of people have a love-hate relationship with the Caskmates line. I really enjoy it. Well, at least I really enjoy the Stout Edition. I don't particularly enjoy the IPA. I love IPA beers, but for whatever reason, and I've had the Glenfiddich IPA as well. There's something about hoppy beers and whiskey that doesn't sit right with me, taste wise, not idea wise. Like if it works, but I haven't found one that that's been made that I've liked so far. But the stout I really like. I plan on having the Bose as well, which is an Ontario exclusive as far as I know. But yeah, no, level two for this. If it's for a good price and you want to try it, I'd recommend it. But it's not something that you need to have or try. But it is very good, and if you have a good collection of whiskeys and you want something for friends that come over, it might be a good option. So yeah, we'll leave it at that for today. And like, comment, subscribe, Twitter, Facebook at the Cask Strength, and we will see you guys next time. In the meantime, stay classy and stay safe. Cilantro.